Nithyanandam Parasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gaganasdrisham Tattvamasyadilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalam Sarvadi Sakshutam Bhavatitam Trigunaraitam Sadguntam Namami. Yes, Nithyananda. Welcome all of you to this exciting episode today on Nithyananda TV. I am Sri Nithya Brahma Sukhananda Maharaj, and we have with us our co-host today, Sri Nithya Rajananda Maharaj, Nithyananda Maharaj.
Nithyananda Maharaj.
So, Raja Maharaj will be today with us discussing about a very special thing, because today is a wonderful day, a very special day for us, all of us Kailasians, and even the Hindus worldwide. Today is the first day of Chitta Peruvila, the festival of Devi Meenakshi and Sundareshwara Paramashiva on planet Earth. In fact, today morning we witnessed the tell a little bit about what a Brahmotsavam is, especially what the Chittari Peruvila is.
Yes. So the Chittari Peruvila is originated in Madurai Meenakshi temple, which follows the Kamikagama Karanagamas. The Agamas are the source scriptures of Hinduism, along with the Veda Agamas. The Agamas are literally the manual for how to conduct your life. And Paramashiva beautifully gives the Agamas in 4 parts: Kriya, Charya, Yoga, and Jnana. So when it comes to rituals, Maharaj, the Kriya Pada is what we learn from. And the Kriya Pada has immense amount of details on how to conduct, how to invoke Paramashiva in a deity, and how to worship the deity, and the various types of deities that you can create and then you can assume. So, Kamika Agama in the Kriya Pada, there is a and in that gives the amount means festival.
Okay.
And Mahotsava is, of course, a grand festival. And in we are celebrating the Brahmotsav. So literally, Brahma, who is the Lord creator of the whole cosmos, he comes again and recreates the whole cosmos in the Brahmotsavam. And that is in just what a Brahmotsavam.
Hinduism, we all know, is the religion of festivities, right? We celebrate all year round. Every single week, I would say, we have some festival we celebrate, and in those festivals, the Brahmotsavam, you know, the 10-day long festivals, 12-day, even Chitta Peruvila is a 12-day long Brahmotsavam, right? Celebrating, it literally is core, the essence of Hinduism. As you're saying, Paramashiva has given a manual for how to celebrate the festivals, right?
Yes. That is in the Uttarakamika, a chapter called them, describes the details on how a Brahmotsavam should be celebrated. And Madurai temple. And they celebrate 13, 14 Brahmotsavams in a year. Every month there is a celebration. And this one is called the Peruvila. Means it is the festival. It is the of all the 12. And why it is? Because it is the one that is for Devi Meenakshi. Devi Meenakshi is one of the presiding deities in the Madurai Meenakshi temple, and along with Somasundareshwara.
That's exactly what I was coming to, Maharaj. Now that we are celebrating this magnificent 12-day long festival, the Chittari Peruvila, which marks the happening of Devi Meenakshi, celebrates the happening of Devi Meenakshi, Paramashiva Shakti, and Sundareshwara Paramashiva on planet Earth. Especially for the viewers who don't know, and even the viewers who know, they would love to hear is Devi Meenakshi and who is Sundareshwara Paramashiva.
Devi Meenakshi is the happening of Paramashiva. After Devi happened as Sati Devi and happened as Parvati Devi, Devi Meenakshi happened, and she, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism describes her as the complete incarnation. She had the expression of both the cosmic feminine and the cosmic masculine. She was complete in her expression and in her state as well. She was expressing the full the Purna Avatara, that is Paramashiva himself, and expressing it in the feminine body as a feminine.
Both the completion of the feminine aspect and the masculine aspect of your being.
Yes.
That was Devi Meenakshi.
Yes.
And she was literally incarnation. So she had the qualities of both the, the enlightenment, the incarnation of the supreme consciousness, and she was ruler as well.
Yes.
Isn't it? She was the queen of the entire, not just planet Earth, the entire creation, isn't
Yes.
it? All 14.
The whole universe. Devi Meenakshi manifested, and she literally upgraded the whole universe with her enlightened, the power of the way she radiated the enlightened consciousness, transformed all of the Dikpalakas. Actually, in this festival of 12 days, we celebrate the glory of Devi Meenakshi. And each day we celebrate one of the Leelas that Devi Meenakshi had performed in her life.
Yes.
And the three main are the Pattabhishekam, when Devi was created by to become the king of her kingdom, rightful heir. She became the queen, and then after that, she did the Vijayam festival, and she goes around and conquers. Really. Yes. In the way we can say, it is not like the conquering with the sword and the guide and rule concept. Yes, it was an upgrade. Every civilization wanted to be a part of what Meenakshi was going to do. And every civilization wanted to be having that upgrade in consciousness.
It was like a system of the entire world.
Yes.
Entire unit.
Correct.
Right.
And that is what she brought. And that is what the Digvijayam is. And then she had, after the Digvijayam, the most beautiful part of Meenakshi's life, where she sees Paramashiva. And that she experiences the final completion, the final enlightenment, then continues with Paramashiva. Paramashivam to Mother and rules the entire Pandesha and the whole cosmos, both of them together. And the final event is the Meenakshi Turikalyan that we celebrate on the 10th day of this festival. Yes, in fact, the Digam is the most interesting, if I would say, any movies, any most juiciest, the romantic story, you can say, right? What really happened? We would come, but before we even come to Digvijay, we want to say just a couple of words about how Devi Meenakshi as a childhood, how her birth itself was fine. Correct.
Right?
Yes.
So, do you want to speak a little about that?
It is Devi mother, Kanchanamala, both had desire to have a child. So they were not able to have in a general way, but they had to do Putrakamishti. They wanted enlightenment to the world. They wanted to bring a breakthrough to the consciousness. So they did a yaga along with the Rishi Agastya. The Rishi Agastya is one of the medicine rishis out there who has been able to, who did the study and expression of so many Vedagamas. Yes. So he did the Putrakameshti Yagam, which is a yaga that is a fire ritual where one can manifest literally into body.
Having to be going through a process of what it's
correct, right? all that, and you get directly. And that is how consciousness happened. That is how Meenakshi Devi happened. She
Nithyananda, Paramashivoham, Paramashivoham, Nithyananda, 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 Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda. 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 Paramashivoham.
Nithyanandam, the technical glitch. So we were talking today about Chitte Peruvila and Devi Meenakshi's happening on planet Earth. So Maharaj, just before this break, we were talking about Devi Meenakshi's happening and moving. We want to move to the story of Digvijay just in short and Tirukanala. And Kalyanam, and after that, how Devi Meenakshi and Sundareswaram. So let's come to that, Maharaj.
Became the queen of Madurai. She had the she had the will to conquer all of the lokas. So the Lokapalakas, the Dik is the way that it is described in the tradition. So all the directions she goes and conquers them. When she went before them, her magnificence was such that they just simply saw her and surrendered themselves. And finally, she won all the directions. And she goes finally to Kailasa. Yes, in Kailasa. The Tiruvillaral Puranam tells how literally she was literally fighting and all the Bhutagas, and literally with all of them having wounds all over them, they just come and she's completely conquering us. Please save us, Paramashiva. Of course, at that moment she sees Paramashiva, and I think one of the significance in Devi's Meenakshi's story is that she was born with a third breast. And that is a reminder, the Supreme Point of Hinduism says that it was a reminder, it was an Ananda chakra, that when she sees the person that she is going to give her enlightenment experience, who's Paramashiva himself, immediately her Ananda will open, the third breast will disappear. And in that moment, she saw Paramashiva, the third breast disappeared, and she literally experienced in that moment oneness. And it was the moment that they all fell in love. It is one of the biggest romances that you can ever understand. And then after that, she comes back to Madurai, and she literally brings Paramashiva comes with all of Kailasa.
Yes.
So you have the best of the Madurai Samrajya, Meenakshi, the pinnacle of this, and then you have Kailasa. So the combination of these two was what created this ecosystem and the enlightened ecosystem. And together they really created a new civilization, a new humanity. And that was created, and that was first established as the Shyamalayapeetha, Sarvjnapeetham, Meenakshi, Sundareshwara themselves. And from them upheld this tradition, this sacred tradition. The kings and the rishis together will bring and keep this tradition alive, keep this enlightenment science alive. And it is up to an enlightened person to really keep it alive, to rejuvenate it and bring it back.
Wow. It's a fascinating story. The entire thing, how it really manifested, how it happened, and how Devi, Paramashiva Shakti and Paramashiva came together, played this Leela on coming down in the human form and playing this Leela and establishing the powerful ecosystem of Kailasa, the Shyamalayapeetha, Sarvjnapeetham, to evolve human beings to the highest consciousness, which is their purpose of life,
Yes.
right? So even now, this ecosystem is alive, right? It is being taken care of by the lineage of enlightened masters, and who are called the pontiffs, who are literally the heads of the ecosystem, right?
Yes.
And they are the pontiffs, and we have from the beginning, from the documented history, right, to the Guru Mahasannidhanams, who are literally who have the responsibility to take care of this ecosystem, to keep it alive, to make it thrive, and to include as many human beings as possible, to give them the benefits of being in that ecosystem. And now, as the current successor of that ecosystem, the 293rd Guru Mahasannidhanam is none other than the Supreme Pontiff of Hindu Bhagavan, Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Yes.
Isn't it?
Yes.
So we will now we are coming to that. He is the reviver of the ecosystem, the Shyamalayapeetha, Sarvjnapeetham. Today, in today's modern world, he's again reviving this powerful ecosystem for modern day humanity. Let's talk about it just after our break. Thank you.
I bless you all. Let you all open all your three eyes and manifest the powers of Mahasadashiva. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda
Nithyananda. I welcome all the viewers back to the TV session. We were discussing about Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism and the Chittara Peruvizha that is going on in Madurai and all the divine celebrations that we Hindus are having. So let us now learn more about the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism and what is the story behind Meenakshi and the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism? What is the connection? What is there between the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism? How he relates to the mother, Devi Meenakshi? Yes, Raj. Would you like to share about the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism and what is the connection between the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism and Devi Meenakshi? How Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism relates to Devi Meenakshi and all of those? Yes.
So, when it was from the Akashic reading, where the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism revealed.
Yes.
When he was speaking, he was literally speaking as he was Meenakshi herself.
Oh, amazing.
He was first person. He was saying, I myself manifested as Meenakshi and I created this whole world. Like that he was speaking. So it was a very beautiful share. And in the Akashic reading, he was telling how before he assumed the body, in this phase of the super consciousness. And at that time, he had to select the best biomemory, able to deliver the best experience to the world for how this super conscious experience can be given to everyone.
Okay.
So he had to select a ruler. Even if you see Swamiji, when he describes in the Bhagavad Gita decoding, he says, when another person comes or when any you comes, they can you have to have some kind of an experience in the material world to be able to deliver enlightenment to any and every type of person. One should look for a biomemory that was an enlightened biomemory that he can take and assume a form with that had the biomemory of a ruler.
Okay.
So Meenakshi was a ruler.
Yes.
The whole universe from Mother. And
yes.
She was a ruler. And also to have that same biomemory had to be able to hold the superconsciousness. So Meenakshi had the combination of both of these things. Both the space of Nirvikapa Samadhi, the space of being unclutched, and the memory that is a ruler that knows every walk of life and has been through every walk of life and can deliver enlightenment to every type of walk of life. That is what Meenakshi was. So when Swamiji assumed the body, he assumed the body the biomemory of Meenakshi. So it is very important to Swamiji, and he revealed this in the Akashic reading. And literally, if you see what the Supreme Pontiff has created, what he has created is KAILASA. And the way he has created it is an adventure marvel.
Yeah.
What in the world in this time can attend? Is thinking of creating a nation.
Yes,
He has created one.
That's true. Yes.
What is Bible?
Yes, Maharaj. From your past, it is which is Janma, which is like the muscle memory, but the memory itself, it goes back to Janma. It goes back from your past lives. So if you see, just for example, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism gives just few examples to explain the memory. So like when you are, like there is a fire in front of you, and when you touch the fire, you have that reflex to pull your hand back.
Yes.
That is the biomemory, Maharaj. So like electricity, such reflex movements which are there, that when it happens, that is the biomemory. So as you were saying only, I just realized that how when Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism said that he chose the best DNA, best biomemory that was available at that time for taking birth and for ruling. So now you see that, like you can see that Devi Meenakshi was the best ruler. So all her biomemory which she had, which she carried when she was ruling the whole net earth, Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism chose her biomemory. So we can see that how when the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism says what is biomemory, it is like the reflex movement. So all what she had built, what she had, her qualities, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is just radiating and manifesting through his body.
Actually, I remember more of one Akashic relation the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism gave. He was telling that every small thing that happens to you, you have a reaction. That reaction comes, as you said, based off your memory. And every small thing how you handle has to be from that space of supreme consciousness, super consciousness.
Yeah.
And from that space only, you should handle everything from the unclutched space and handle even the subjects and how to rule and administer a kingdom. And I remember even just see how Swamiji reacts, even when some small pain or something. You can example of when he had the falling when he fell
from the horse.
Yes. He just reacted. Remembering from Shiva, it was no pain.
Yes.
It's the magnificence in the biomemory expression there.
Yes, there was literally no pain. Swamiji has shared this so many times. He actually went and took the medical assistance because of the devotees and the people around Swamiji, because they were scared, not because Swami himself felt any pain or anything that he went through any kind of suffering. So it was because of the people are around him. He does not have any pain. That is like the most powerful biomemory. Yes, Maharaj, you can just continue. I just wanted to add this point. Yeah.
That is wanted on you to add exactly these small things. The smallest thing that is biomemory comes up. And when it comes to Supreme Hinduism, he is enlightened throughout, in and out. And that is what makes him the perfect person to take on the responsibility as the inheritor of the KAILASA and the Shyamalayapeetha. And it is a beautiful story to even see how the whole thing happened. When Swamiji, after years of creating the whole world and the whole internet, from being able to just spread Hinduism, and even withstanding all the types of persecution now, the anti-Hindu elements that are out there today, withstanding all that, and after 12 years of that, in that moment that was he manifested in Madurai, and at that time the predecessor saw Swamiji and immediately wanted to know more about Swamiji, and Swamiji was, in a way, as always, Hinduism is extremely humble and treasures the elders in Sanatana Hindu, and that is in our tradition, especially those who can give us the knowledge and those who are upholding the traditions, the sannyasis and the sadhus. So from him, Swamiji loved to spend time, and they're showing that the predecessor, the whole of Adi KAILASA, he was able to give a profound experience of what Swamiji's vision is clear. And it was in that moment when predecessor Swamiji that Meenakshi Sundareshwara came to him, and they told that Swamiji should take on the responsibility of the great sampradaya of KAILASA and the Shyamalapeetha.
Amazing, Maharaj, amazing.
That started from Devi, Meenakshi Sundareshwara himself, that ecosystem, that enlightened ecosystem created by them, that was revived, maintained by Jnana Sambandha, and even Shankaracharya, Adi Shankaracharya, he is one of the points of this matha, and then after that also, and all of that. And it is beautiful to see how in just these Nityanandas, maybe after 30 years, 300 years, they'll maintain it. But when they see the enlightened consciousness happen in front of them, they just get excited because their whole tradition has a possibility of just rejuvenating. And as the Supreme Pontiff took on the responsibility of the Shyamalapeetha Sarvjnapeetham, he did exactly the original instructions that Meenakshi Sundareshwara told. Give the free Anadana, follow the Kamikagama in the Matha, and spread Paramashiva's words, and give it international audience, give it whole world. That was the promise that he brought and that he's giving. And even today, every day, in this Chitra Parvala, KAILASA and the Shyamalapeetha Sarvjnapeetham is serving Nithyananda every day to millions of people who are gathering and having the darshan.
Yes, so the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has done so many Annadanams. Even last year, I think, Maharaj, we had like every day of the festival, I've seen Annadanam going on. Day and night Annadanam used to go on, right? Even last year, during the Chitra Parvala in Madurai, day Annadanam used to go like without non-stop. Every person, so like we used to, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism literally used to sit and make sure that everyone is fed and everyone is happy over there. Whoever is coming to have the darshan of Devi, Meenakshi and Sundareshwara, all of them are fed, and they are, because Swamiji sees that every person who is coming to have darshan become Paramashiva. So he is literally, by serving them, he's serving Paramashiva again. So it is so beautiful to see all of the Annadanam happening, and every day full of festival, Maharaj.
The excitement actually is really engrossed in the revival of the Agamas. So the Agamas are very that the service, the selfless sacrifice must be done selflessly without any expectation back, and continuously giving. And that is why we do Nithyananda continuously, 24/7, giving. You can take food, and it's available all the time. This literally creates an ecosystem hunger free. Goal free is becoming sustainability, is to become agricultural based, and these goals are just manifested through just following the Vedamas of the Supreme Court. And the Ayurveda is very clear that if you revive this, you'll be able to take the whole civilization to the next level of consciousness, which is also what Meenakshi did. They literally, by feeding people continuously and making food plenty, as Sarvjnapeetham said, Annam Bhukavita. Let food be there in plenty. Let there always be enough. And that is the way he's reviving. When someone is filled, see, when someone comes to see Paramashiva in the temple, they are not coming just to fill their belly. They're coming because lifetimes they are waiting to see Paramashiva.
Yes.
So the hunger is not just hunger of one day meal, it's the hunger of lifetime.
Yes.
So when they feel and you quench that hunger, and the Supreme Content is very clear that the context of why we are giving food is because everyone who comes to the temple is Meenakshi.
Yes.
And that is the way you should attend to them. So when you attend to them that way, and you give them the food that and celebrate them that way, you're literally not just quenching their daily hunger. You're quenching lifetimes, and that takes the whole energy to the next level. And there's a whole science of it. I have just been reading in the Shastras of how the whole science brings rains, and the rains will give the whole nutrition and the world again, and then that food is again cycled back and given to the world. And this cycle is a dharmic cycle. This is what brings and moves the wheels of dharma. And again, you can take the world from where it is, from a battlefield, where we're seeing the world is right now. But from there to a playfield.
Yes.
From Ranabhumi to Rangabhumi.
Yes.
This is literally how the Supreme Court is doing.
Yes, Maharaj, that was so beautifully put. Like how you explained what the Annadanam is and the significance of the Annadanam itself. It is so amazing in Hinduism. And also one more thing I want to ask, Maharaj. I think you have also lived in Madurai for a few months, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you have lived in Madurai for a few months. You would have had the dर्शन of Devi. Something you have had with them, with you when you lived over there. Can you just share a few experiences that you have experienced with Devi Meenakshi and Sarvjnapeetham?
So in the Sarvjnapeetham or Shyamalayapeetha, it is in the lifestyle itself, the Charya Pada itself, that we go every day morning and see.
Yes.
And this is the highlight of the day. First, we started the day with the best.
Okay.
We think even how the Supreme Court says, if my life is movie, if I say I was born in Arunachala, that's the climax.
Yes.
The same way your day in Shyamalayapeetha starts with the climax. The morning itself.
Amazing. Yeah.
You will see Meenakshi, you will see so much of the Reshwara, and you will just melt. And you cannot forget them the whole day. They are just there, and you don't want to see anything else. Everything else just becomes productivity.
Yeah.
Productivity is just side effect of everything. Once you see Meenakshi Sundareshwara and you have that darshan, and you just remember them throughout the day, you can see how their things are there and how they're literally making everything happen, and you just enjoy.
Yeah.
That's enlightenment. Madurai Swami said so much about it. He said in KAILASA, there's one body of Paramashivam. See, the body of an enlightened person, it has the energy to hold for millions of years the enlightened consciousness and many more enlightened. That is what a temple is. So in Madurai, there are 11 bodies.
Oh, okay.
There are 11 bodies of Paramashivam.
Oh, wow.
There is no other city that has that much amount of concentration, just in the air.
Yes.
That is how it is. And there's so much I can talk about, but this is something big.
Yes, Maharaj. So we've all experienced this, so many beautiful experiences now, and like we have seen so many different places of where the Supreme Pontiff, so many Brahmotsavam, so many, all the different festivals, like so much of diversity is there in Hinduism. And the Meenakshi Brahmotsavam, the Chittira Peruvira, is like one of the most beautiful and the most celebrated amongst all the Hindus and among Kailasa. It's like if you see this Chittira month of the Kailasa, it is like the best. Yes, it is like the whole Kailasa is up running all the time. Like what next? Like we are just doing so much every day. So much is happening, especially in the Kailasa SSJP Madurai, like the Shyamalapeetha, Sarvjnapeetham in Madurai. You can see DNA Danadanam is happening. So many festivals and so much is just amazingly happening. And now we are also going to be having the power manifestation demonstration by the Balasams of the Nithyananda Guru. And yeah, that's again one more celebration, which is part of the Brahmotsavam, I guess.
We're looking very forward to see what we have in store today.
Yes.
Special type of demonstration.
Yes, there's nothing new. Yes.
So let's all get ready to do the Paramashivoham, the power manifestation.
Yes, Maharaj. So we are now going to be moving on to the power manifestation. So please stay tuned for the segment. Or I should not say the next segment. It is the continuation of this segment for the power manifestations. Please stay tuned. We'll be right back.
I bless you all. Let you all open all your three eyes and manifest the powers of Mahasadashiva. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Nithyanandam, welcome back to today's exciting session on Nithyananda TV on the first day celebrations of Chittirai Peruvila. So we have spoken about the Chittirai Peruvila Brahmotsavam, Meenakshi Brahmotsavam, which celebrates the happening of the Sundareshwara Swami and how they together established the powerful enlightenment ecosystem, the KAILASA Shyamalayapeetha Sarvjnapeetham on planet Earth thousands of years ago, and which has been kept alive by a lineage of enlightened masters, of pontiffs, 292 in fact, and now the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagwan Nithyananda Paramashivam, is the successor, the current ruling head of the Madurai Samrajya, the Shyamalayapeetha Sarvjnapeetham, as the 293rd Mahasannidhan, now reviving this powerful enlightenment ecosystem. And as part of this revival comes the intense process of our manifestation, which is literally the greatest that he's reviving on the planet Earth, which is literally his purpose of life, as he has said, that he wants the entire humanity to manifest powers, the superconscious powers of Paramashiva. And to demonstrate this science today, the science of power manifestation, we have today with us Sri Nitya Shivashankarananda Maharaj, Nithyananda Maharaj, and he is the graduate of KAILASA's Nithyananda Gurukul, a power manifesting Balasant himself. He is going to demonstrate the power, the superconscious powers, so that even you are completely convinced that it is real. Hinduism is real. The science of giving superconscious breakthrough to humanity is real, and manifesting powers, the Paramashiva Shakti, the Shakti Avashkarana, the science of manifesting powers is real. All that happened, the Puranas, all that happened in the Mahabharata, Ramayana, whole of Hindu history is not just mythology. It is history. It is real Hindu history. And in fact, the real history of planet Earth itself. So, Swami, it is, for those who don't know, the power manifestation science test and demonstrated this power manifestation science with the entire population of the whole civilization, right? Even one of the incidents I remember, Swamiji, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, shared that many times Devi Meenakshi there was this technology was there at that time, that she would personally appear in the homes of the devotees, right, through some as Krishtashila. You can maybe explain a little bit to the viewers about that.
Yeah, so that's the correct point where Rose said. The times of Madurai, when the years back, Meenakshi was actually ruling the whole universe, not actually Madurai. To be specific, Madurai, for the people, to engage the people, to answer their hopes and prayers, she used to appear in their homes. In the modern day, no, we have televisions or like iPads or tablets where we get news and updates and this and that. In the years back when Meenakshi was ruling Madurai, she was actually appearing on the granite slab. It was just a granite slab in every house. There would be a granite slab, and there would be like Jnananjana, which is an eyeliner. It's a black eyeliner which is initiated and blessed by Devi Meenakshi herself. That will be given to everybody as a prasad, and that will be applied on the
Krishtashila, the granite slab. Okay.
Devi Meenakshi blessings or answering your prayers or giving any message to every single individual. So that is the power which is already existing. And Somin said that is very, very real. And we can actually manage. That is actually easy. It needs again a simple initiation from the Supreme Court of Hinduism.
And some people say the television was just invented 100 years ago. We had all this technology, all this great technology. Even Swamiji shares much more than that. All these technologies were there, right? Wow. Can we do something similar today? I don't know, in some way, maybe you have something for the viewers.
So we'll have something special because this is the Chittirai Peruvila which is going on for the next maybe 10 to 12 days, and we'll be going on with this power manifestation demonstration where we'll be reading exactly through how to be power. And I'm playing the same Jnananjana which is blessed, initiated, used by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism as an eyeliner and reading from it.
What are we going to use? Is it a
Yes.
granite slab or something else?
We'll get into that.
Okay.
So, main alchemy products, Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism says, from the banyan leaf to the beginning, you can apply the Yanachna, the eyeliner or the banyan leaf and manifest. And then moves on with a mirror, just a copper sheet mirror.
Okay.
And again, applying the Yanachna, the eyeliner on it and manifesting it what you want.
Okay.
And
What is the yantra? If you, for the you who don't know.
which is a geometrical shape, which like a yantra, you know, this that is copper carved, and it's basically a pictorial description of yantra. So I'll just show you a few minutes in the camera. So that is a third, and the fourth is a kashaya bastra, which is like an orange cloth. Orange cloth worn by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. That is a small cloth, and you'll be applying the jnana on it and manifesting what you want as the reality through that. And the last which comes in the granite slab itself, which holds the high density of it. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism very beautifully tells us the amount of power you use to your third eye. When you see something, it has the possibility even to make the granite slab break.
Wow, really?
Yes. So there is
just with the power of the third eye.
Wow. Something. You know,
Yes.
maybe to be more connectivity, like if you connect your iPad or your tablet for more than 1 or 2 hours, it's actually get hot.
Yes, yes, definitely.
Description. So and you see you continuously use it like as a lifestyle, you have a possibility even to that's the power of the third actually. Even to a light kind of a heat, and there's a possibility even to take. So that is there. So
literally coming from the power of oneness, is
yes,
it?
so
Wow.
Wow. Active products, Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism actually blessed, and we are manifesting it. And today, more specifically, we're going to be using the yantra to manifest anything, actually. Anything, and more specific, something related to heat. Yeah.
So anything, let's say any question that is being asked, you can simply look at it and answer.
Yes. Ask even to the comments, or even you can ask.
Yes. I am curious, but I want viewers to be participating as well. We would love our viewers to participate and actively involve in this. So anything you want to ask, you want to Shiva Shankara Maharaj to answer through by looking into the yantra. Yes.
Small. And I'm going to apply the Jnana. It's the eyeliner. Blessed by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism on the yantra actually. Just you have to take a bit of it. Just a little bit and just apply it.
Okay.
And then what you have to do, the same process where to manifest all the powers connected to Swamiji. Maybe just remember him in your inner space or in your third eye. You just have to visualize him. And then the Chanda Mahavakya actually. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. That is the Mahavakya to connect with him. Be wherever Swamiji is. He will be there right in front of you.
Wow.
So that is the Mahavakya which he has blessed for the whole world. Not only just between me and him or anybody, but that is the Mahavakya is given to the whole world to actually manifest as powers.
Wow.
So that we're going to be doing.
Yes.
Actually, yes. So we're going to be using the Sri Yantra, which is like connecting Swamiji in the Devi Meenakshi's form.
Yes.
And applying the Jnana.
Sri Yantra basically represents the Devi, right? Devi, mother, goddess, cosmic mother herself. It is the geometrical representation of the cosmic feminine on 2D, you know, that is the yantra, really. Okay.
So we're going to be doing that. And
sure.
Seeing Swamiji actually before manifesting, like getting into the real question and answers and seeing to the life solutions and giving problem to life solutions, we're going to be seeing Swamiji, the yantra, and being blessed by him, then move on to the power manifestation itself.
Wow. Okay, so Maharaj is going to actually start the process, applying the Jnananjana on the yantra. And Sri Yantra is basically the Shri Chakra drawn, the 2D representation of Devi Paramashiva Shakti herself, the Shri Chakra drawn on the copper plate. Copper, is it? Yes, on the copper plate in the 2-dimensional form. It is energized by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam himself. Actually, I'm getting so curious, Maharaj. Before you even comment, I want to ask so many things. So right now, Maharaj is connecting with Swamiji, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagwan Nithyananda Paramashivam, to come to the space of oneness in order to manifest the power.
Yes. We can begin.
Okay, so can I ask?
So you can go ahead and ask.
Sure. Okay, so if it has to be something related to healing, let's say, okay, can I have something my personal health, something related to that? Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm wearing spectacles, right? So can you, I want something, it's not just the healing, but basically, as Swami himself said, that any disease or anything, ailment we manifest because of some thought current, right? So can you look in and see what is that thought current which I need to complete, heal, in order to get rid of the whole eyebrow? Okay.
So there are few things which Swami is showing that we will be more precise. It is like in visuals, which is actually being shown, and some is like one or few letters which is coming. So for healing your eyes, I want to see Swami is showing your eyes power is it's not in your control. That is the first visual which was actually it's like it is going higher, and you have to look in. He was actually showing when you are maybe 4 to 5 years of age. Actually, there is an incident which actually happened in you. You have to maybe look inside yourself, maybe get back to that incident and see when you're to 4 to 5 years of age, what actually happened in your eyes. There is some incident when you are traveling or like when you are moving, actually you're walking somewhere. That was that scene which was seen in the yantra, so which is showing. So when you're walking somewhere, there's some incident which happened and which was affected your eyes, but did not take an immediate effect. But it took some time. One a few months, and then it so you have to look into that. Actually, 5 years. Like
was it simply some experience?
It actually affected you, and that is that because of that it created a ripple effect, and now it is becoming worse. But when I was requesting Swamiji to show a healing and a solution for it, he was saying it's very simple. When you are seeing something, try when you remove your spectacles. This is the two solutions which Swamiji gave. When you with your spectacles, when you remove it, try to do it at least 11 minutes a day. Remove the spectacles and try to see an object. And be straight in it. Means just concentrate on an object. Any object it can be. Maybe it can be a wall or a drawing. But Swamiji is very, very beautifully telling if you're going to see my form, with his form, it is very easily we can make you feel when you go into this form straightly without any like movements of your eye movements or any kind of disturbances. Just concentrate on it.
Okay.
Do this for 11 minutes every day.
11 minutes every day.
Yes, the best you can have is for users of this form itself, a complete form of him, not just his eyes, but a complete form of him. Otherwise, concentrate on any object. But you can see it is like a 100% guarantee you can see an effect in 11 days itself.
Wow.
At least you'll have an experience that your eyes are actually like it is changing. You can feel something. That is the guarantee which is seen in the yantra Swami which actually shows.
And even when I look at the entire form, what should I focus on?
Just
His eyes?
you have to be concentrating on that.
On his eyes or
Yes,
entire form?
the
Entire
form.
Wow. Okay. Definitely. Self is revealing this. So yes, needs to be practiced. Wow.
So that's for actually like to be for a newcomer, where you see you may see this black and nothing is appearing, that maybe that is the question. But actually when you keep practicing the spatial oneness and connecting with Swamiji, in the Jnananjana, when you apply the Jnananjana, you will actually see Swamiji. You are going down, you will see Swamiji, Devi, Meenakshi is formed, because you're going to connect with him. You just put your question. For example, it's as simple as when you go to energy darshan, when you will actually go into Swamiji, you write something in a paper,
Yes.
you give it to him.
Yes.
So it is as simple as that. You drop your questions to him in the form of yantra or in the form of any alchemy product. So I just did that. I dropped the question, what you asked.
Yes.
So I just took it in my understanding of what you the question which you asked, and I dropped it on Swamiji. And it took some like 1 minute or 1.5 minutes for actually something to reveal through visuals or through some words here and there. And I just verbalized it out. So this is one simple question. But Swamiji said this can be done in every level. That anything, it is like a Google, like more than a Google actually. You
Yes.
just ask, you can give an answer. You don't need to actually try. You can, if somebody is asking, you just see it and you can give an answer. It is more than a ChatGPT or a Google.
It's not even artificial intelligence, it's cosmic intelligence directly, right? And every time you bow down to Swamiji, right? Before starting the power manifestation. Wow. It's so strong. It's so, yes, I don't even have words. I'm still internalizing what Swamiji has revealed to me as well. Such a strong experience and something to be experienced by all the beings out there. It's a gift which Swamiji is bringing for you, not just to benefit from others manifesting this power, you yourself can manifest this power.
Yeah, so everyone can manifest any power. The only thing you need is just for initiation from the great part from
Yes. And it is this initiation, this Diksha, the science of initiation, through which the entire Hindu science given in the Vedas and Agamas, revealed by Paramashiva himself, has been passed down from generation to generation through this Guru Parampara of initiating from master to disciple to disciple to disciple. How this science is passed on and kept alive. This is how the ecosystem is kept alive. This is the ecosystem, the powerful ecosystem which even Devi, Meenakshi and Sundareshwara Paramashiva started, how they ran. We just gave a demonstration. At that time, the kind of power manifestation that was happening even at the mass level, right? And now the same ecosystem, the powerful ecosystem, is being revived by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, incarnation of Devi Meenakshi himself and Sundareshwara Paramashiva himself, reviving the entire ecosystem, giving the superconscious breakthrough to the entire humanity, making the entire humanity manifest superconscious powers. In fact, if you yourself want to have this experience in your own life, have the superconscious breakthrough in your own life, enjoy it, and manifest the powers like Shiva Shankara Maharaj just manifested, please sign up for Paramashivoham program. The QR code for the same is being projected at the bottom of your screen. Please scan the QR code and fill the intention form. Our team will shortly reach out to you, and you can be a part of this great happening in your own life and even help others to manifest the same. So please scan the QR code for Paramashivoham. Yes. So, and following each day of the Chittirai Peruvila, we will be celebrating various dimensions of Devi Meenakshi and Sundareshwara Paramashiva and how they established the ecosystem, celebrating them, literally celebrating them in various dimensions and various aspects of them, and how Swamiji, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, is reviving the same ecosystem today. So with this, we come to the end of today's segment on Nithyananda TV. We will be back tomorrow again with exciting content and celebrating this Chittirai Peruvila, Meenakshi's Brahmotsavam. We will end with the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat. Sarvam Bhagavad Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Padukarpanamastu. Om Nithyanandam. Thank you. Nithyanandam.